Now that we have power back, welcome back to some more Stormworks. I'm StormRunner Gaming, and today, before the amazing forest fires we are going to be fighting in this mission do come up, I have some good news. And anyone that actually does already have their own key to Stormworks, you can just click that card up there, or just click on the time I've set up to skip right past this. But I have an amazing free giveaway today for anyone that wants to get their own key to Stormworks. It is absolutely free to enter, and all you have to do is figure out the riddle I've set up. It is actually a two-part riddle here. You'll be getting the first part in this episode. The second part will be coming in my next Stormworks video, not just the next video I upload, but the next Stormworks video. So stay tuned for that. And sorry, I cannot give you the odds of winning for this and whatnot, just because it is first come, first serve. First person to put the correct code in that giveaway zone in my Discord gets the key to the game. So I can't give you odds and whatnot just like that. It is first come, first serve, just like that. So the code for today is what was my first. Just what was my first. You'll be getting the second part of that in my next video, and you're going to have to piece the two pieces together, figure out the code here, and put it in that giveaway zone in my Discord. So that of course means you have to be part of the Discord and subscribe to the channel here to figure out the two parts here and to win that key for yourself. But enough of that. We've got a little bit of glitch there, but some wiggly vehicles to jump right into here. So let's jump into this guy. And this truck looks pretty bog standard, my bumpers truck, but I've done a little bit of changes to it. Basically the only change I've really done to it is taking out the cooling system. So now the engine temperature is going to skyrocket up, and we can set up our own forest fire. And the only reason I do this is because I actually haven't kind of played around with forest fires in Stormworks yet. And that was one of the really big features of the Mega Update. So I thought today I'd dedicate a video to seeing what the forest fire hype is all about, and setting some of my own. That tree is stuck in the ground. I'm not even going to look at him anymore. But if we just sit here revving our engine, maybe if we crash into a tree or two to stop us from moving, or just put it in park, eventually this engine should overheat and we should get a forest fire started. Alright, temperature, hey, there we go. Temperature was skyrocketing, and now we have a fire running off the engine. And of course, one of the things to increase the spread of the forest fire is having that wind all the way up. So let's jump back over to that fire truck and start fighting some forest fires here. I picked a very good fire truck here so we can fight some forest fires here. It was actually featured on the workshop, so hopefully it's got whatever we need to be able to fight these forest fires here. Might have a little bit of trouble getting up that hill over there, but I've tested it out already. Everything seems to work on it so far. It doesn't have any overheating problems. And actually, while I am driving over there on overheating problems, I am going to be doing a video, a pretty quick tutorial on a quick fix to overheating engines here. Just how quick tips to, I guess, prevent overheating. There are a couple different things you can do that I'm not sure everyone in the community knows. But anyways, hey, look, we've already got reported forest fires here. So let's see the raging fire as we crest the hill here. Hopefully our, oh yeah, we're perfectly fine. We can make it up. Dang it. I assume this thing could make it up pretty good, I guess, angles here. I know it has a ton of water in it as well, so that's probably what's stopping it from doing any of these sort of large terrain jumps here over high altitudes and whatnot. I don't see the forest fire yet. I actually don't know if this has an automatic gearbox in it either. Oh! As I'm blabbering along about vehicle stuff, look, we've got a forest fire. Come on. Should I get out and push it up the hill? We seem to be going very slow right now. That is a raging forest fire too. The wind's going that way. I think I'll just attack it from this side. See what I can do. Come on. Get the lead out. You see, I guess I can't complain. I haven't built my own fire truck yet. With the amount of liquid it probably has to hold, it's probably not easy to make these things go forward, remotely going fast forward. Come on, get out of that tree. Alright, if I just park it here, put that handbrake on, turn off the engine, door, perfect. Alright, so from what I remember, we have to get up here and turn it on, and then all the controls are here. That's actually really cool. Give me a little bit more pressure. Are we doing anything to it? I really haven't done anything like this before. This is my first time fighting forest fires. Have I put the tree out yet? Maybe the angle of attack is a little bit off here. I'm going to start it back up and just turn it around just a little bit here and see what I can do. Come on, give me a little bit of power to turn. Actually, if I just sit here and drive it around, maybe I can do a little bit better here. I'm trying to take off this right side here, while the left side is still pretty on fire over there. I actually don't know if this will transfer over to my own fire truck. I really couldn't tell you guys, but I think I've taken these two trees out right here. My mobility is becoming more and more of an issue here as we go along. I wonder if I can put out my truck as well. Oh, that's a tree. Okay, we don't need to worry about if we are or are not stuck in a tree. There's a raging forest fire here, you guys. We need to get this done quickly. Nope, I fell. Alright, jump into that seat yet again. And if we rotate it around, I wonder... Hey, I actually did put out my truck. Huh? Are we really stuck in this tree right now? So it seems like this vehicle does work very well, but one of its big disadvantages is its overall weight. I'm not dissing it or anything here, don't get me wrong. It's a really cool vehicle with amazing logical inputs and whatnot, and of course its ability to put out fires is second to none here, but I don't know, it could be improved is what I'm saying. Well, maybe just a different design in the fleet. This could be the heavy hitter, like the battleship of the fleet. But maybe I could make like a pickup truck type of lighter fire vessel, firefighting vessel here. That maybe only holds like 1,000 or 2,000 gallons. Because this thing holds 10,000 gallons. And its mobility reflects how much its ability to take out fires is. So... I don't know, maybe in the future I'll retrofit or build a brand new vehicle. I'll have to actually search that up and see if there actually are like lightweight fire trucks. I believe some of them do exist that are off of like pickup truck bodies, but I don't know, that could really help us with some terrain here. If you had like a couple people in like a fleet of those vehicles, it'd be a lot better than these struggling to get over terrain, but I love the vehicle nonetheless. As you can see, the race of the tortoise versus the hare. The tortoise always wins. I mean, unless the hare is a raging forest fire, then I think we're losing. Oh, you can actually hear the crackling. I don't know if the volume's high enough to actually hear it, especially over the wind, but hold on. Let me just turn up that master volume a bit. Hopefully that's not too loud right now. Listen to the crackling of the forest. That's actually really cool. I like that effect. And I hadn't even seen this today. I usually don't actually have Stormworks sound on, to be perfectly honest with everyone out there. Yeah. So a good portion of the forest was burnt down, but I think the forest fire is out somehow. I didn't know it actually burned itself out eventually. I've actually had it where it takes out the entire area of trees in here. Fire extinguished. Hey! Maybe it gave me credit for at least firing some water on it. I mean, I was in a fire truck for a good portion of that. Totally wasn't falling down a hill 90% of the time, though. No. Nobody said that. Alright, I want to set one more forest fire and have the easiest way to set out a forest fire here. So we are back in the overheating pickup truck here with that temperature skyrocket. And there we go. Yep, I was gonna say the exhaust went the black color, meaning it is going to overheat, but now it is in a full flame here. So let me put that parking brake on and jump out. So in a minute or two, we should have a pretty good forest fire going. And I do want to capture a quick time lapse of seeing how the fire will actually spread here. So we've got a really good forest fire going here, and we have the easiest way to put it out. Oh, hey, another reported forest fires. I don't think we actually got paid anything to put the last one out, so it doesn't seem like you could actually scam them in using forest fires time and time again. But in a minute or so, we have a quick and easy way to get it out here. Forest fire in the area has seemed to have grown exponentially as it is radiating out of the overheated vehicle here. But what will stop it today? What is the godsend that will put out all the fire right now? Will we see it anytime soon? Or will the forest fire keep raging all night long? Nah, we actually have a tsunami coming in to take it all out. My car is actually still on fire under the tsunami currently. Ready? Oop. And the wind's still whipping us. Oh, there I go. Goodbye. Oh, and we're out of the tsunami. So yeah, the quick and easiest way to put out a forest fire. And my original idea to do a quick and easy way was just to turn on rain at 100%, but that didn't work very well at all. Like I talked about in a previous episode, the rain doesn't actually stop the forest fire. It'll kind of put out some trees sometimes. It's kind of weird. I don't know exactly how to explain it, but it won't actually take out the entire forest fire, I believe. And we got our forest fire extinguished thing right there. Yeah. So we can go right back to base. The truck's dead, guys. Looks like I'm stuck here for the outro. So that has been me fighting some forest fires. It looks like my truck is still wiggling, waggling with that parking brake on and with the wind pushing up against it as well. But yeah, don't forget to work on that giveaway. I will have the second part in my next Stormworks video if you guys are interested. But anyways, yeah, that is where I will be ending. If you guys have any of your own firefighting stories that you want to share with me, leave them in those comments down below. I'm really interested to see what you guys have done to fight some forest fires here, some wacky, silly ways to actually take them out, or some interesting vehicles that are good at taking out forest fires. I'm always interested to see what the community is doing with the new aspects in the game here. But yeah, so of course, if you guys did like this, please leave a like and consider subscribing to the channel. Stay up with Stormworks and more of my content. But I've never been great at goodbyes. My people need me, and I need to go.